All praise to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and brothers of Great Millstone. And today, this topic will be containing to something similar to visions, Ezekiel visions, excuse me. During the year 2023, the Lord has showed me a lot since I've been in the truth. I've been in the truth fairly for 2 years now. And I just wanted to share the visions that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi has shown me. First, I would just like to give all praise to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for letting me wake up every day indulging in the greatness of his creation and the beautiful sun that is out today, even though they got chemtrails in the sky due to Esau trying to destroy the power of the sun, the life and source of the energy. But nothing is created with life without the Most High. So, the first topic would be containing to the chariots. Back, this was when I graduated in 2022, so I would say roughly 2 years. May the 9th, if I'm not mistaken. Me and my family, we was in Miami, and they have this cloud that looks like a spaceship. And before, well, that's when I was like freshly in the truth. I looked at the cloud and I was like, wow, that really describes in the book of Ezekiel how it looks like a pillar. And I will show you it. Mountain kind of like whenever the Lord called Yahawashi up on the mountains to get the tablets, it looked something similar, just like it. Like you could tell it wasn't no ordinary cloud. And it didn't move. It was just there, you know. It was something that compelled my spirit to actually look and say, you know what, that's not no ordinary cloud. And other brothers that are in the truth would say the same thing too once I show it. But later on that night, a spirit of angels came in that cloud, which I can believe on. It was a moving cloud, basically a chariot, and it had angels going through in and out of it.
They just going too.
Just in and out of. And I was just so thankful to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for showing me that vision, because, you know, not too many brothers see things like that during a lifetime period, you know, because maybe they live in the city to where, you know, they live around big skyscrapers to where, you know, the lights are covering up the sky. So, you know, you can't really see a lot. But that vision right there itself really compelled me into increasing my faith and increasing the spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, because that is the only person who can make things happen like that. Like, he's the only person that can show you right in front of your face, and your family as well, because of course, you know, my family is 2/3. I'm a mixed Jake. My father is black and my mom is white. So, you know, some of them, they really don't understand it. But when I was explaining to them that there are angels from Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, they kind of agree, but they definitely agree now. But it's just so amazing that the things that he showed you. And I want to get a scripture. Exodus 13:21. And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar and of a cloud to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light to go by day and night. And that's what that cloud described. That's what that cloud was like. It was something out of the ordinary. It was just so amazing to where I literally just wanted to cry, you know, because it's like us brothers in the truth, like, we get excited when we see vehicles of the Lord from the third heaven. Like, it's amazing. This is Ezekiel 1:13. As for the likeness of the living creatures, their appearance was like burning coals of fire, and like the appearance of lamps and went up and down among the worrying creatures. And the fire was bright, and out of the fire went forth lightning. Ezekiel 1:14. And the living creatures ran and returned as the appearance of a flash of lightning. And that's what the angels were. They were moving up and down, side to side, because the spirit was in it. That's why when brothers say, that's why when the world say that the chariots, it's a vehicle, but it's full of spirit. You have to have a certain type of spirit to even, in my opinion, get in something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it's full of spirit, and that's what moves it. Because the spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is put into them to move that fast. That's if they think that the angels is scary, or these so-called UFOs or aliens are scary, just imagine when Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi come back. It's gonna look something more than a Marvel movie, And that's what Esau get his ideas from anyway. Moving on, I also have another vision. When I was outside one night, I was just outside looking at the stars and the angels. What would you call stargazing when I first got into the truth. And it was, it was cloudy or whatever. So sometimes I like to go outside and listen to music, because music is a strong frequency. Music is just a monotone music. I'm more of an old soul, they will say it. We all have old souls because we're all reincarnated. And I pray to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for not putting any diseases or viruses that have harmed me from my reincarnated life, because that he can do that. It was cloudy, you know what I'm saying? Like, the wind was kind of blowing a little bit because it rained a little bit or whatever. And I was just listening to some music, and I was just like, man, it would be like pretty cool if I could see like the chariots, or maybe a flashlight, and just like what it said in Ezekiel, 1:14. And Lord and behold, he always answered my prayers. Like, he always answered my thoughts. And it's very important to try to keep your thoughts clean, because the angels are all just writing that down. But long story short, it was cloudy. And then, for some reason, there was like a clear portion in the sky. And Lord and behold, it was the chariots. I kid you not. I try to record it. I'm gonna show that video as well. I try to record it, but some things are not just meant to be recorded, because as soon as you try to record it, it like the cloud literally just. But you could see like some little dots, but they all was in formation, like this. And I was just like, yo, this is amazing. Like, all praise to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So, my next topic will be Jacob's trouble. And we all know that that's coming very fast, like literally very fast. I wake up every day because, with you being in the truth, you don't know that if you're part of the elect, and no matter how much knowledge that you have, or no matter how much you think that you know, you really don't know. We all pray that we're part of the 144 and that we can be saved by the chariots, but everything is already predestined. Everything is predestination. So every time I wake up, I'm seeing bombs and more bombs and more bombs. And sometimes the U.S. try to covers up certain situations involving war, but it's about to get on and popping. Like, definitely about to get on and popping, So, last year, 2023, long story short, I went to bed and I had this vision of like, as if the Lord had me levitating, and he basically shown me a vision of a lion and some other animals eating, and they wasn't eating like, you know, meat. They were eating meat, but you could tell it was human meat. If I'm not mistaken, because I don't believe that I missaw anything, but it was a lion, a tiger. They were all in the middle of like a field or a street, and they were eating. And through the spirit, I automatically knew that it's going to be times in America to where the animals will enjoy a feast. Like he will use these animals that are in captivity now to clean up the earth, basically, just like a buzzard. You know, let me get that scripture real quick. I seen lions, I seen tigers. They were eating dead bodies. This is Ezekiel 14 and 15. If I cause no innocent beast to pass through the land, and they spoil it, so that it be desolate, that no man may pass through because of the beast. And that's exactly what will happen. I feel like through the spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi with the visions of 2023, that's what he was exactly showing me. It was just a field of just meat, and the animals were eating it. And the first animal that I seen was a lion, which represents Judah, you know? And they were just relaxing, eating off meat in a field. So that compelled my spirit to, like, you know what, that's definitely going to happen, you know. Everything that is prophesied in the Bible is going to happen, but when you see a vision, that is just on a whole nother level. This topic, it was a scary event. It was like as if I was driving on a bridge, because I'm from South Carolina. So, you know, it's a lot of country roads and bridges and stuff like that. But I was just driving, and like everybody stopped on a bridge. It was like a scenery of Charleston. Charleston had this huge bridge. I was driving on it, and everybody just freaked out and panicked. And I'm looking around while I'm driving, like on the street. Like, I don't know whether if bombs were coming off or what, but it was just like a quick little 5-second movie. It was just a series of panicking, you know. And people just stopped and tried to run off the bridge while I was driving in the car. And that just gave me a shocker of like, that's what, you know, Jacob's trouble is gonna be like when these bombs go off. Psalms 21 and 9, those shall make them as a fiery oven in the time of thy anger. The Lord shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them. Like, that's what it's going to be. And like, you see these people around here, like, they're the NPCs, I would say. They would think that even building bunkers will save them. And if it does, it's just gonna make the Lord, when he gets you, like, because he's already got you once he come back. When Esau gets destroyed as a whole, it's just like, bro, there's nothing you can do to outrun Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi blessings. Like, it is time for Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, forefathers and children's for the longest. It's time to rise. And the spirit is compelling me every day to enjoy everyday life, because not in the worldly aspect, but through his creation, the trees, the sun, the grass, because all of that has great frequency, you know. And, you know, when you're in his truth, you always want to keep yourself at a higher thinking, as a positive thinking, you know. Well, not positive, because the man who thinks about death all the time is more wise than a person who thinks everything is fun. Ecclesiastes 7 and 4. A wise person thinks a lot about death, while a fool thinks only about having a good time. And that's very true. Through the spirit, it switched me up. But yeah, with everything that's going on in my life, excuse me, I'm having such a tongue twister this morning. My old lady, my rib, she is saying that she want to break. Like, it's just so much that it's just giving me such a think back to saying, you know, is the Lord compelling me to actually having the understanding of, you know, letting the ones that you are close to get them further away from your life, because it's going to become a time and a point, hopefully this year 2024, where when Jacob's trouble happened, we're not going to see none of our relatives. You never know where Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi may put us. He might put us in the wilderness. He might let us get locked up. He might, we could be instantly, be judged at any second and moment. And I pray that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi can forgive me for everything that I have done from my past. But yeah, my rib has been acting strange. She's saying that she want a break, and she's saying that, she not going to see me for 3 months and all this other stuff. I'm like, yo, you never did this before. So like, did Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi put a spirit on you to do that, to make me, more comfortable with letting people in my life that are close go, because we all know it's going to be a point of time when them bombs start dropping, and when they know who they want, which is the Hebrew Israelites, whenever the brothers from GMS or even other camps can't preach no more, half of the world is going to be done for, And I pray every day that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi gives me the strength and the spirit to stay in the truth during these last days, because you never know what are you going to see. You know what I'm saying? You might see people, dying in front of you. You might see your relatives get blown up by bombs. You just never know what you're going to see. Brothers in the truth say, all praise to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi through the spirit, but when it comes to trial and tribulation, are you going to stay strong? Are you actually going to stay in the truth? Are you actually going to claim Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi if they got an axe on your head, or if they trying to give you that squeegee? And brothers out there know what I'm talking about. Whenever they're going to try to give you that squeegee, So I pray for all the brothers out there that are in the truth. Whether if you're 144 or not, just be thankful and grateful that we are in this truth, during times and tribulation days. And we just got to be thankful for everything, Even when I was a Christian, we always talked about that. You know what I'm saying? All praise to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for not letting me be a Christian. But you just have to have the spirit of being thankful before you even come in the truth, because if you do it with some type of, ego of wanting a lot of things done, that's not how Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to do it. So, all praise to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for letting me have my first lesson. Lord willing, I will continue to do more. And this time is a great time, and it is a thankful time. It is the best time to be alive, and that's just it. Brothers out there that are going through women times, surprisingly everybody is breaking up. The spirit of the Lord sent a spirit out there to get brothers away from Eve, but you cannot give thy strength unto a woman, Proverbs 31:3, give not thy strength unto a woman, nor the ways to that which destroy kings. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi didn't have a wife. Yahawah doesn't have a wife. So, if you're going through a time where you have isolation, great isolation, just enjoy it. Just enjoy the times where you are struggling, because trust me, it won't be long, whether if you're not part of the 144 or not. Because I feel like every brother during this time, with all of this crazy stuff that's going on, any place would be better than being here in Babylon, But all praise to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for keeping the brothers that are in the truth alive, the 144, the hopeful elect, the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and brothers that are teaching in general. Very thankful, and I'm very, 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 very grateful to be in this truth. All praise to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi and the Visions. Shalom.